Woodsy's Sports Report.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Woodsy, your crystal ball predictions for the NRL season. Let's start with the Wooden Spooners.
Can I just say, this was so hard because I think it's going to be a very tight comp. Normally you got those sides you think, oh, they're going to come last or they're going to be in 8 for sure, top 4. It was very hard. I was trying to move the pieces around a lot last night. I'm still not sure on my 8.
Did you sleep?
Yeah, I did, but I can't wait to see the social media after this because I'm just going to cop it.
Let's draw them out.
All right. My Wooden Spooners for the year, they're going to be back-to-back Wooden Spooners. I'm going to go with the Newcastle Knights, and that was very hard as well because the sides like the Titans and South Sydney and Parramatta Eels are down there at the back end last year. I think they've improved a lot, but so have the Knights. But from what I've seen so far, and they're so reliant on one man in Kalen Ponga, if he gets a little bit injured or if something does happen, I just think
They're in trouble.
I think they're in trouble. So Newcastle Knights will get back-to-back Wooden Spoons.
Oh, okay.
Who have you got for Wooden Spoons, mate?
No, I got Newcastle. I mean, only because Ponga, mate. Like Ponga, I don't know what.
He's a beast, mate. I'll tell you what, but
I like Dylan Brown. I love that they've signed him, and I think if everyone names them to come last, it'll help them.
But
right?
if Ponga plays 90% of games, they could make the 8.
100%. But there's something going on up in Newcastle, man. I don't know what the hell's going on up there, but they got to just get it together.
I think they need a bit more forward pack as well.
Forwards
are hurting them a bit at the moment.
Okay, let's
watch
go
them win the comp.
Yeah.
Oh, no, right. What's your top 8? Go from number 8.
I'll go from 8. So 8. This was a bit of a. This is very tough. Who's going to round it out? I'm going to go with Parramatta Eels. I think they're my biggest improvers. I love what they see, but on one condition, very similar to the Newcastle Knights. My great mate Mitchell Moses needs to play more than 80% of games.
That's a big call.
If he can play a lot more of those games, I do see them moving forward. Love what Jason Riles is doing. And the middle forwards they've got, I love watching them play.
I like watching them play. They won't make the 8. Keep going.
Well, my 7 is going to be South Sydney Rabbitohs. And I think they could be even a chance of being in the top 4. Injury-free, watching them. Cameron Murray's back. Campbell Graham. You got Jack White in the centres. Cody Walker, geez, he looked like a new player in that trial match against Manly. Latrell in the centres. Jai Gray at fullback. They've got a lot of threats, and they'll compete very hard under Wayne Bennett. 6 is the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs.
They'll be thereabouts.
They will be. I reckon Canterbury, they start strong. I think they'll go well early, but I think they might hit a little bit of a dip later on in the year. Need a big season from Leo Thompson. 5th, and these guys will not be in the top 4, Melbourne Storm. I think this is going to be a little bit of a dip year for them. They won't miss the 8. They'll compete very hard. They've still got Munster, Grant, but I just think they've lost so many players. It depends on where we go with Zach Lomax, if he's allowed to play. No, Xavier Coates for about 10 rounds, I think it is as well. So they've got a few guys missing.
But he just gets them going.
He does.
He just gets them.
He does, but he's had a lot of people that have left the joint this year. My 4th position will be Brisbane Broncos. And they're a side, right? Hear me out. They could be in the top 8, top 4, or it wouldn't surprise me if they missed the 8 this year.
You got them at 4.
I'm just saying they're a side that could erupt halfway through the season. We've already seen in the World Club Challenge. But they've still got so much quality. If Reece Walsh plays a good game, 10 good games, they make the top 8 easy. Yeah. In 3rd position, I've got the Sydney Roosters. I love what they've done. They're not a side that stays down too long. They weren't in the 4 last year. They are building really well. Cherry Evans comes there to help young Sam Walker. In 2nd position, Cronulla Sharks, mate. Ooh. We were down there on Monday.
They're dialed in.
The thing about the Sharks is they've got a good draw. And that's what really helps this case of them finishing in the 2nd position.
I've said it before. When the Sharks are written off, which everyone has, they're like, they can't win the comp because of the last 4 years.
Yep.
They'll go well. So the Sharks will be thereabouts. So have you got Tigers number 1? This is exciting.
Don't. Penrith Panthers, they're back. They
Where's
aren't
the Tigers?
They aren't at the top of the tree anymore. They are going to be so hungry, and I'm very scared for their opponents that are going to come up against Panthers each week because they're going to be a bloody tough side to beat.
Where's the Tigers?
Tigers will probably finish 9th. And I think they're on the up. And the other one that I found really hard to miss out was the Canberra Raiders.
I like Raiders too, bro. But again, injuries,
I'm just
mate,
worried,
we never know.
But I'm also worried about the halves. They got young halves, no Fogarty to steer him around, the calmness of him and his kicking game. I know he didn't deliver in the big moments last year at the back end, but I just think it'll be a little bit too much for the youngsters.
Well, feel free to have your say on our social media, I'm sure.
Where's Cats Manly?
Oh, look.
They're
thereabouts.
They've got a participation award.
Look, we're going to come through. We're going to come through strong.
Come through strong? What does that mean?
Well, we've had a rough pre-season.
They've had a rough
We've had a rough pre-season.
North Queensland Cowboys.
Okay.
Where you got them, 10th?
They could
You
be
just
top
named
4.
every single side.
No, they're smoky.
Next, we're going to check in.
Where's your top 8, guys?
Oh, yeah, I got Tigers set first.
Yeah.
Sharks second.
Yep.
I don't really care about the rest.